ahead and do a walkthrough of how to do that video recording with PowerPoint. So if I open a new PowerPoint, I'm going to do a new presentation just like you always would. And I like purple, so I'm going to pick this one. But you'll open up that PowerPoint, and this is just going to be titled our practice recording. And then I'm going to add a new slide. I'm going to show you how to do a couple of different things with this. Most of you probably already know how to do this. You can always change your layout, of course. So I'm just going to keep it title and content here. So if I want to add a pic from the web, I just go down here to this little picture right here that has the internet or the web insignia in front of it. I click it and I can search what I am looking for. So let's say I want to do a picture of football players. I would search it. There's some football players, insert, and I'm going to go ahead and size this the way I want. And if you notice, whenever you use this option, it automatically gives you that alt text, which is part of the accessibility features within the Microsoft Office. And it also goes ahead and cites the proper people or organizations for the photograph. So I'm going to add another slide now. And this time we're going to look at how to animate. And again, most of you probably already know how to do this, but if you don't, or if you've forgotten, here's a quick refresher. So we'll do step 1, step 2, and step 3. So I've got my content here, and now I am going to click on animations up here in my ribbon bar, and I'm going to highlight what I want animated first. So this one, let's have it fly in. And if you notice a little number 1 right here, that tells me that this is going to be my first animation on this slide. So I'm going to click it again. And step 2, this time let's have it split in. So my second animation is here. And then my third animation, let's have it bounce. Alrighty. So I have that set. And let's say that this is all I need for my slideshow. So I'm ready to record my voiceovers and get all of my animation in and or my highlighting and annotating in as needed. So I'm going to, right here on the ribbon here, I'm going to click slideshow. And here it says record slideshow. So I'm going to go to record slideshow, and it's going to pull me up on this slide. I can use these forward and backwards buttons to go to the different slides. So let's say I get over here and I get to looking and I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm going to say here. So I can close out of this screen, and right down here it says notes. I can click there and I can add notes, I can add a script, or I can add an outline of what I'm wanting to say in this space. And then whenever I go back to my record slideshow, I just click notes and what I typed up appears here. So that helps me a lot whenever I go through and I'm trying to do these videos. But so let's say I'm ready to record. I'm going to go ahead and close this out so it's not taking up space on the screen. And I'm ready to record. I'm going to click the record button here, and it's going to do a countdown, 3, 2, 1. And I'm looking at how to animate. So I'm going to click my mouse, just like I was clicking anything to open it, and it's going to bring up step 1 in my animations. And when I'm ready for step 2, I click the mouse again. And when I'm ready for step 3, I click it again. Now, let's say that even though I've got all these animations and everything going on, I want to use a laser pointer. So how to animate. I can do it that way. There is an eraser here if you need it, right here. There's a pen. So if I want to annotate and say hi, I can do that. I personally don't really care to write with my mouse because it makes my handwriting horrible, but if you can do it, to each his own. And we also have the highlighter here where I can go through and I can highlight items as I speak as well. So that is also a really great tool that I can use there. And when I'm done, I simply hit stop, and you see the little speaker back down here. That little button means that it has a recording. Now let's say I messed up and I hate the way that I stuttered here, or I needed to add something and I forgot. I can always go right here to this clear button and click it, and it gives me a choice. I can either clear the recordings on the current slide, which in that particular example I gave you is what you would want to do, or if you just absolutely hate every bit of it and you want to do the dialogue on all of it, you can go in and just click recordings on all slides and it'll clear all of it. So, and I'm going to just leave this here. But whenever I close out here, you'll notice that there is a button, a sound button down here. If I hover over it, it's going to allow me to play it. And it didn't actually record anything because I was doing the screen recording. But in the instance that you needed it, you could always just go here and click it. So let's say that I want to turn this into a video because I am not going to be able to be in class today, or let's say we got sent home, or we have kids out for whatever reason and they need to see this, or they're doing virtual. All I need to do here is, after I've done all my recordings and everything here, I'm going to go to File on the ribbon up here, and I'm going to click Export. Now, you can publish to Microsoft Stream if you like Microsoft Stream. I don't particularly care for it, so I just always export mine directly to YouTube. But I'm going to create a video, and right here on this right pane, I'm going to click Create a Video again. And here, it's just titled Practice Recording, but you notice it's going to show MP or an MPEG 4 or an MPG 4, and I'm going to save. And right down here it says Creating Practice Video MP4. And you've got this little bar down here that is telling you your progress. I'm going to go ahead and stop that because I really don't want to change that over. But I can go in. So then I'm going to go to YouTube. Let's say I've already got my recording finished. So I'm logged in to my personal YouTube channel. And you notice you've got your icon here, and then you've got your notifications, all of your YouTube applications. And right here is a little video recorder that says Create. So I'm going to click Create. And I'm not going live. I could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to go live. So I'm going to do Upload Video. And when I get to that particular step, it's going to say drop and drag files. So I'm going to open here, and as you can see, I already have quite a few videos created for some of my lessons. And the way you can tell the difference between the PowerPoint and the video, you see the little film strips on the side, that indicates it's a video. So I would just click, drag, and drop the file, and it's going to start uploading it. So, and then you'll go through the steps here. I am not going to complete this because I really don't want it going up to my channel, but I will put this on my channel. So that's pretty much it. It's easy peasy, and we'll do another video here in a little while to show you how to create a flipped classroom using forms.